Hello, cruisers. This is Rick Wade, the Texas Cruiser. No sooner did I post about the fifth terminal going into pause mode and wait till 2 years after Pier 16 opens. The next day, the Wharf Board and the City Council of Galveston had a meeting. They got together, they voted on it, and they said, we're not going to pause it. We're going to go ahead and leave it open for any possible development now. That's pretty good news for the port area. I was concerned about the pause, but if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. But undoubtedly, that's a minority of individuals on the Wharf Board. They're all outstanding people. They all have a point of view. I understand what they were thinking of about pausing, wait to see how things develop from Pier 16 opening with traffic and all. I mentioned all that the other day when I did the blog. But the rest of the board and the city council said, no, let's go ahead. We don't want to shoot ourselves in the foot. If anything comes along that makes sense, we're going to need to go ahead and proceed forward with it. Now, Roger Reeves in today's Daily News, he put his column out, and he got come up with a little bit more information. He's thinking down there, over there, between Pier 16 and Pier 10, which is the slips of slip 12, slip 14 that's there. So that kind of begs how they going to do all that. They've been planning to fill those slips in for a while. I know I mentioned the other day about slip 14 being a great place to put the battleship Texas. That could still work. They can fill in 12, and they plan to dam up the slip where Texas slides in there anyway, so they can put dam it up and put a dock facility, fill in the other side of it. They could still make that work for both purposes. I think the port is really looking forward to put the Texas over there where the offshore museum is, offshore platform museum, there on Pier 21, Pier 2021 area over there. Maybe you've seen that when you go by, if you cruise in and out, you've seen the offshore platform there, museum. And it's a real neat little museum to go through. And what they're thinking about, maybe relocating that museum and put the Texas there, which is right next to that little fleet area where the fishing boats are. I still think Slip 14 be the better location. They can still make it work over there as far as putting another cruise terminal in. But let's see what they all have in mind. I think the best location for terminal, I can't think of what the number would be. I think it'd be 30. Anyway, the fifth cruise terminal over there where the grain elevator is right now. The grain elevator is being decommissioned right now, being dismantled. They're planning to put all the pieces of that and use that to fill in the slips over there next to it on the west side of that. That's still going on right now. They should have that fully dismantled probably by the end of summer, I believe. There's a lot of thoughts on that. Anyway, they're still. I imagine they're waiting to see if they get some kind of a tenant for that terminal before they determine the best location. I'm sure possible tenants will have an idea where to put it to. Either location, I think, would be great for the port. Slip that over there at that between 16 and 10, and you can put a ship in there, put a decent sized ship in there, a pretty big ship, and that would work. Or even they could have more room over there, like I said, over by the grain elevator. But anyway, I think something's working, something's brewing. I believe that is a lot. For a while there, they've been real hush-hush about any mention of a fifth cruise terminal. All of a sudden, things are starting to, there's a lot of murmuring now going around about the fifth cruise terminal. Articles in the Daily News, and even Roger Reeves mentioned it in a column. So they're coming out a little more out with the information. They're being a little more free with it. And so I think something's brewing. I'm not sure who. which cruise lines will be utilizing it. It may be multiples, maybe 2 or 3 of them be utilizing it. But it's great to see that along the coast, along the Port of Galveston, and it will also bring in lots more revenue to the port and to the city of Galveston. So anyway, the Pier 16 is moving right along. I see more sections added on since I talked about just a couple of days ago. That parking garage is getting bigger and bigger. Every day it expands. You see more to that structure. So it's great to see something going on over there. Like I said, I believe that's going to be ready in November for whenever MSC brings in that seascape. So anyway, you guys be safe out there. Get a cruise and be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.